So I'm sure that you've heard of energy vampires, and if you haven't just heard of them, you probably felt them. That could be with your energy being depleted, your frequency not being as high as you'd like it to be, and just feeling drained. So actually, this can sometimes be a feeling of random sadness or depression or anxiety. It's because somebody's frequency, it's like you and their frequency, yours and their frequency are like clashing. Theirs can be very low, so they're sucking your frequency away from you. Sometimes it's like when you vibrate on such a high frequency and you're above that, it can be very easy to brush it off. But if you're still working on elevating your frequency, I mean, as in keeping it there, keeping your frequency high and elevated, it can be a bit of a challenge. So especially if you just become aware of it. So I wanted to show you guys some things that I keep on me. And there's been times where I've looked back and wow, the whole time I felt like that because I had an energy vampire around me and I wasn't aware of the power that I had and how beautiful my energy was. So let's get right into this. So this is my purse, my beautiful purse. I love it so much. But I'm gonna show you guys what's in there. So when I know I'm gonna be, and how do you know that someone's an energy vampire? Let me tell you, as someone that's experienced it firsthand. You're having a good time and you get to the place where this person's at. All of a sudden, you feel sad, you feel depressed. I'm talking out of nowhere. This has happened to me recently and I just had to go. But you know, I did what I needed to do, as in see the people that I wanted to see and be there for them. But I couldn't do it anymore. You know what? I had to go. But I never let myself just fall so quickly. I always pick myself back up. Last night I wasn't feeling the best, and it could be because I was around this person. And every time I'm around this person, it just is the same thing. So I got myself up and I went to the gym. Let's see, but that was my stomach. So let me show you what I have. These are some crystals that I have on me. This is when I do something to this little crystal. I'm gonna show you guys without showing my nails. I need to get them done again. Let me try not to show off my nails. Oh, you know what? There. Okay, this crystal, this is like a witch crystal. Okay, I keep this on me when I want to read deeper into somebody's energy and I just feel like someone doesn't want the best for me, or someone, you know, copies me. It's one thing to, you know, get inspiration from somebody, but you know what I'm talking about when someone just copies you but doesn't ever drop a compliment on what they like that you have. I've had plenty, like I used to have this nose ring. I don't know if I've ever worn it on my channel, but I had this nose ring, and these two women that I worked with at work, they complimented the nose ring. They were like, "Oh my God, I love your nose ring. You know, like it looks really good on you. Where'd you get it?" So that's like nothing for me to be like, "Oh, like I got it from here," you know, and plus like, I don't know, a little trendsetter, but I'm just kidding. So that's different. But when someone always leaves you with like these slick comments, and then you see them the next day having something on that you had on, or like the next week, or trying to creep up on your style, that's what I'm talking about. So beware of those. So the next thing I keep is a garlic clove. I'm pretty sure we've all seen in the movies these ward off vampires. So a garlic clove. And obviously I'm not gonna peel it because I keep it in my purse and I don't want my purse to smell like garlic, okay? The next thing I have with me is, I keep this in my purse. This obviously not on, but a candle. And it's just like this basic white candle because wherever I'm at, I can just set it down, light it. So I keep a lighter with me too. And talk, communicate with my higher self, communicate with my ancestors with my highest good, or my spirit guides with my highest good, and just reset. Okay. I also keep an amethyst on me. I have this big one behind my phone. So, and I'm gonna actually find a thin rock that I can put over my water gallon here at the house for my family, so that our energy, the water we drink, can already have that charged energy of the crystal that I will put on there. So if I put like an amethyst on there, amethysts are known to relax, calm down, calm your nerves. So that could be up there, but I think I'm gonna start with that and then move my way up to a citrine. So I also keep a citrine with me. I usually keep it in my pocket, the same with the amethyst. So I've been going back and forth with pyrite. I've been trying to see how it settles with me. I know people call it fool's gold, but I see it as this way, like to transmute fool's gold would be how would I transmute it? It would just be somebody that thinks I'm attainable with low effort. So they make themselves presentable to me, and I just can easily shut it down. So that's one way. The next thing that I've been doing is rose oil. Well, putting on rose oil. Rose oil, it vibrates at a very high frequency too. I keep this in my purse too. Now, this is something that I came up with. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to witchcraft or rituals, they turn to a book or they turn to the internet to get their step-by-steps. I don't really do that, because I feel like everything that I've done, it comes through me, comes through my soul, and I just feel it right. So in this, I have rose oil and Florida water. It smells so good. And I just put this on my wrist and go about my day. I have already charged this. I charged my crystals as well, because I was around an energy vampire the other day. I put them on my altar and I lit some candles, but specifically a white candle too. And some of them I'm gonna run underwater, the ones that you can run underwater. Okay, and just to lighten my ambiance, actually that's what it is, to lighten up the ambiance. I have one of these. I actually have one of them going right now. This is a aroma diffuser. So you go ahead and open it. If you don't know how to use this, you get your universal fragrance oil. It says use with fragrance warmers, diffusers, and potpourri. So this one has sea moss, sea salt, sage, citrus zest, warm cedar, scent notes. Go like. Put water in it too. So actually put water, then the oil. Close it up, plug it in, and let it aromatherapy your room. So yeah. I got this bowl. Actually, my mom did. But you know what? It's like she just, I don't know, it's me manifesting. But she comes home with things that I've been wanting, or I just randomly look for it and it's there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, mommy's the best. And it was actually on sale. $1. So I chose this one because there were lighter ones, but because I'm going to be working with dark energy and I like to work in the dark, this is going to be for my money bowl. And I'm actually thinking of making some candles. Yeah, well, let me know what you think about me making some candles and selling them, because there's a lot of things that I've done that, you know, people ask me for advice for, or they just see my spiritual work just come to life. And I recently, there was someone that was, you know, suffering, someone in your family, or someone that you know suffers with an addiction, and you know that that runs in that family or runs in your family. You can work with an ancestor that had suffered with that had love for the family member that is currently going through that. And I say this because I've done that. I've done it, not for myself, but for somebody else that I love or that I know, and it worked. Like, it's unbelievable, like how when you communicate with your ancestors and you honor them. Me, I have a little altar set up for mine. It's starting to be year round. If you're familiar with Dia de los Muertos, then that's done in 1 month and during 1 month, and it has a specific day. But I'm thinking, why not just do it year round? You know, you can't just call on your ancestors when you need them, but they, you know, they have emotions too. Their spirit carries emotions too, especially if, you know, they're still here and they didn't transcend higher. You know, you can help them out, you know, by raising their frequency or listening to them. And I'm just really grateful for that too. So yeah, I also do some workings. If you're in need of a working, need of a ritual, let me know. I did do one on one of my friends when they asked me, and the results were crazy. Not crazy, but they were pretty quick. But I do need you to stick to a strict guideline that I give you. You can't just be, okay, done, blow out the candle. I mean, you can do that. Let's say in the sense that you do a ritual and you're like, blow out the candle. Okay, that's it. You go about your day. You go about your life. Yes. But a lot of people don't function like that. A lot of people, you know, worry, stress, work against the energy, as in not let the energy of the spirit guides work for them, communicate for them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I went through everything that I do keep in my bag. Let me know how you guys feel about candles. I also do have an Etsy, and I'll probably post them on there. It's Nails BB. I sell salon capes, salon robes, peach skin, bleach resistant, wrinkle free. So yeah, go ahead and check out my Etsy. I did already make a couple sales, so it's legit. Thank you guys so much for watching.